Hi, it's John Kelly. In this module, we are going to discuss Section 805, Audit of a single financial statement or a single item in financial statements. And as always, we want to be efficient and effective, follow professional standards, and document what we have done properly. Now, some examples of what we are talking about here. A single statement might be, we are requested to audit the balance sheet only, or we are requested to audit a statement of receipts and disbursements only. An element or account could be, for instance, either inventory or accounts receivable. And a circumstance for that might be the client has gone to their banker and said, we really don't want to do an audit on all of the financial statements, so can we do either a compilation or a review? And then we'll ask our auditors or our professional accountants to give us an audit of inventory or an audit of accounts receivable. And that might be something the banker might agree to. So here's how we would proceed to do that. Now the standards are pretty simple and I guess obvious. We would follow all other audit standards. There's nothing unique in the audit of this. We'd have to be certain we were using an appropriate framework. So for instance, if we were auditing inventory, for instance, we would probably say we have audited inventory in accordance with a generally accepted framework, for instance, IFRS. And paragraph 9 says that we might adapt the standards. Paragraph 10 makes it very clear that it's important that we get an engagement letter and consider the form of opinion. Consider that the client will accept the form of opinion we're going to have to give. And then a number of paragraphs which discuss reporting. And issues, what are we going to do? Well, of course, we're going to do things like thinking about fraud and related party transactions. Of course, we will think about the nature of the rep letter. It's going to be similar to an ordinary audit representation letter, but it will probably have a number of paragraphs removed. It might even have some paragraphs added. And for instance, as I said, if we're going to review the financial statements and audit inventory, we would consider what the nature, timing, and extent of our tests was. And we might also consider interrelated items. If we're auditing inventory, do we have to do procedures on cost of goods sold? And we might, if the client's a manufacturer, we might have to audit more than just the year-end inventory. And consider materiality. Is it going to be lower? And I guess when we're auditing a set of financial statements as a whole, and now we're auditing just the inventory number, then we probably would lower our materiality level for just an audit of inventory. And then we will provide our opinion. And there are examples in the appendices, but unfortunately we're probably going to be unable to just photocopy one of the examples in the appendices and use it without modification. We're going to have to use that figuratively, not literally. And we're going to have to tailor it and follow the requirements of paragraphs 11 to 17 to come up with a proper form of opinion. So, thanks for listening.